Just be careful, since the undetectable effect doesn't work on minions when you're the only player alive, and they can still find and attack you, even if you're crouching. Anyways, moving on. The dagger ability is just a quick, short-range stab, straight ahead. If you manage to hit the killer, it heals you by a small amount and charges your ablation missile.
You're mine.
Stab. Stabbing a killer in the front will only inflict them with helpless and slowness for a bit, which is more of a minor annoyance for them than an actual threat. But, stabbing a killer in the back will fully stun and immobilize them, giving you and your teammates some time to run away. Though I heavily recommend going into shift lock for stabs, since your knife hitbox will point where your camera is facing, instead of in whatever direction you're running in. Now, you may be wondering, how the heck am I supposed to backstab the killer from a distance, before they notice me and turn around? The answer, crouch stabs. Using the dagger while crouched, will launch your hitbox forward, similar to Kulkit's walk speed override. And you can use it almost instantly after crouching, allowing for some sneaky, long-ranged backstabs, which would have missed otherwise. And lastly, the ritual ability places down a spawn point, where 2-time will respawn if they die with a fully charged ablation bar.
Fix your hair.
Your ablation bar fills by 33% for landing front stabs, and by 50% for landing backstabs, but if it isn't 100% full when you die, your second life will be in the lobby.
No!
Respawning via dying reduces your max health to 40, and gives you temporary weakness with speed too. Oh, and it also highlights your position to the killer. But if you can make it to last man standing without losing your first life, your max health is increased to 110, and you get a speed boost without any weakness, even if you didn't stab the killer a single time, and just hid in a corner or something. Generally, once you respawn, you'll want to play 2-time like a survivalist rather than a sentinel. Since you've only got 40 health to work with, any killer can kill you very quickly. Well, if they can actually find you before the round ends. That's why if you know you're going to die, and your ablation bar is full, it's best to get as far away from your ritual point as possible. Since now the killer has to chase you across the map to finish you off, or just give up, and go for one of your closer teammates instead. When playing 2-time, you'll want to be very patient, since a killer player can negate your backstab very easily by just turning around.
You're stupid!
So follow the killer around from a safe distance, use walls and cover to stay out of sight, wait for them to slip up, get distracted, or target one of your teammates, and shank them in the back when they least expect it. Or, you can bring out your inner spy TF2, and harass the killers with ungodly trick stabs and advanced tech. They've gone from an utterly useless survivalist before the rework, to debatably one of the strongest survivors in the entire game. And a solid pick for any survivor team.